What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dad Bros Podcast, Season 3. Today we're joined by two of the hottest artists coming out of San Antonio, Kevin McGee and Little Yoda, both here showing up, so thank y'all for showing some love.
Oh yeah.
You can catch all their music on all their platforms with a quick search. So go over there, follow them, find them, do your thing right now. I'd also like to take this time out to give a special thanks to Santa Cana for letting us do this pod here and enjoy it. Little Pizza Markets as well for the collab. And on today's interview, we'll be also reviewing a beautiful hash hole provided by High End Taste. If you have not checked out their beautiful hash hole rolls, you're fucking up right now. Just letting you know, at High End Taste, SA Texas. Go ahead and follow them, show them some love too. We'll be reviewing the product while we're conducting this interview. As for the Dad Bros, food videos will now be exclusively only on Patreon. 3 days early access. You can also listen to us for free on Spotify and as well all other platforms like Amazon. But if you want that early access and all the amenities, you need to subscribe to that Patreon. There's different tiers. Go ahead and show some love. Now, I'd like to congratulate both of y'all, man, on y'all's hit song, man. Legwork. That shit is popping everywhere, man. I'm hearing it. Everybody's hearing it. It's blowing up. I caught the homie listening to it. I haven't seen him in a couple years. And he was out there jamming in his little Honda Civic, so it was dope. On the Smoke Currency tour, we heard a little bit from Lil Yoda, you know, how you got started, you know, with the band, the music, how you started your music career. I'd like to start with you, Kevin, man. How did your music career start off?
Man, it started with like friends back at home. Just like probably like junior high, high school, freestyling with the homies. Like we hoop, so we like basketball games, freestyling and stuff like that. And then it just built up into my best friend. His cousin was always come down on every summer.
Yeah.
So when he would come down at first, he was really into magic. He does like all these crazy magic tricks. And then one summer he came down, he just brought like studio equipment.
Okay.
And then he set it up at my best friend's house, and we just started recording. That was my first time ever recording. After that, I was like, oh, I'm into this. Because we would always freestyle. We would write a little bit, but once I did the recording process, it was like, you get to hear your voice and everything. It's like, okay, I'm down with it.
Yeah.
So it was back in those days, around like the middle school, high school.
Okay. How did y'all first meet? Was it the collab on Legwork, or did y'all already know, share the stage with each other?
Yeah, we was already, in the same building together, you know what I'm saying?
That's what it was. We would see each other everywhere we go.
Yeah.
I pull up at one place, he's performing. We do another show, he's performing. Even other events, we went to like a boat party.
A boat party. Shout out to KBS, man.
Yeah, KBS, yeah. We went to a boat party and shit, he was there too, and that's when it was like, damn, we see each other every damn
Come
way.
on, man.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Nah, he was like, send me something. I was like, all right, but you know how people say, send me something, but all right, like, he's like, send me something. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I was thinking about it, and then we had pre-roll like 2 or 3 days later, the pre-roll show in San Antonio. So we went to pre-roll, and he was like, what's up, man? Send me something. I'm like, oh, you for real? I'm like, all right, bet.
I was ready to work.
Yeah, so I'm like, bet. So I went home, I had Legwork in the tuck, and just shot it to my man. He went crazy on me.
Man, he shot that bitch to me, bro, when I was like, oh, yeah? Okay, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing?
Yeah.
Bet.
Hell yeah.
We got down for sure.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, for y'all that don't know, I apologize on the bad manners. I'm my partner over here, Marcus. I'm Rob Shaw. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot Rob, man.
Man, so you from here in San Antonio too?
I'm actually from Houston.
Okay, well,
From Houston, I moved out here to go to UTSA. Went to UTSA about 10 plus years back, and after that, I've been out here just moving and shaking since. Kind of settled in the city.
Tell him, welcome home.
Yeah, it's really
Welcome
my second home, so
yeah.
I'm out here.
Yeah.
What was the when you started writing Legwork? What was the thought process behind it? What motivated you for that one?
I want to know too.
Truthfully, it just all came because sometimes when the beat come on, it's just like whatever hits you. So like I wasn't thinking about like, oh, I want to go into it, thinking about this. It just hit. I just started Legwork. Everywhere catch me in the street, I was just thinking about like, all right, this is one of those I'm putting in the work type songs. So that's how the verse is. Like I done put the work in, so I'm gonna see what comes out. You know, so it's really about just being in that hustle and that grind. So I guess that was the mind frame at the time, but that's always the mind frame. But just when the beat came on, it was just one of those ones. And I think I wrote the hook first. So after that, it was just like, all right, this is one of those songs like we gonna get up and get to it. You know?
Man.
Yeah.
That's
nice. Something I'd like to ask all my guests, whether they do a business or whatever. What are some of the struggles that y'all had early in y'all's career? Was it finding shows, finding studio time? Did y'all have any struggles at all? Or?
I started off recording on like a microphone that was like headset microphone. You know what I'm talking about? Like a computer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like the gaming microphone.
Yeah, like telemarketing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Using Audacity. You know what I mean? Early on, if you was
I believe that's what the homie brought down, Audacity.
yeah, if you was 2005, 2006, you know what I'm saying, recording, you know, and if you didn't have the money to get to the studio, if you didn't have the money, you know what I'm saying, nigga didn't have a car, so we wasn't able to get around like that, you know what I mean? That was one of the early struggles, but we made it work, you know what I'm saying? We made it do what it do. You know what I'm saying?
Did we push your music out? Right. What about you, Kevin?
I think it's the same thing. It's like with this with music, it's really about the finances. Because you gotta have money to get studio time, to do videos, to market, all that stuff. So I think that was the struggle in the beginning. It's like
Financial.
you young, you coming up. So it's like, boom, you still finding decent jobs. You might have a little girlfriend or something. You might do whatever. So it's like, man, how do I pay for all this? How do I do this? And it's like, all right, you start recording at the crib, but then you learn about quality and you need better quality. So you gotta get it mixed and mastered, all that stuff. So there's gonna be costs in it somehow.
Yeah.
So I think that's the early struggle, just being a young broke nigga, just like, man, we trying to get it.
Trying to find out.
Yeah, it's like, man, we gotta find a way to pay for studio time or to get somebody to match it or shoot a video. Yeah.
The whole nine.
Yeah, or buy the equipment to do it.
Buy
So
the
either
equipment. That was
way,
the first thing, really.
yeah. Either way, you gotta find some bread to. I think that's the biggest thing.
I can definitely relate, man.
Yeah.
It took me, my first 2 seasons of Dad Bros to get all the equipment and everything that I need to be mobile now.
And you looking good too. So it's like to get to this point, man, it's an investment.
Yeah. Let's talk about how y'all approach creating the tracks, man. Like, is there? I know every artist is different. Is there a certain approach that y'all make? Do y'all look for a beat first?
Yeah. Definitely look for a beat first. And usually the beat talk to you, the instruments talk to you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm in tune with my emotions. You know what I'm saying? So when I get on the beat, I try to put myself in a thought space, in a mind space, how that beat make me feel. Like it might make me feel angry, it might make me feel happy, you know what I'm saying? It might be sad. So I'll think beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this time made me, real happy. This time pissed me off. Or this time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boom. Light up. Get to it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty much the same way. I usually start with the beat first. Every now and then I might have a few lines I write down, but it's usually the beat first. Find the beat, and like you said, the beat talk to you and tell you where to go. So it's gonna make you feel a certain way. You want to turn up, or you want to write some real shit. You want, however you feeling that day, or whatever's going through your week or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's the beat, and then the lyrics come right after that.
Sometimes it take like an hour plus to find the right beat.
Yeah. I be doing that. Just be going through beats, and you'll find it that first little 30 seconds.
Yeah.
You'll be like, oh, that's it right there.
Oh, that's always, man. I know, like when I be listening to new albums, that first 30 seconds of each song let me know, like, click this out.
Right.
And then occasionally, like social media is nowadays, I come across a song. What song is this? And I'm like, hey, I skipped over that song because of the first 30 seconds of that song. And
Sometimes it takes a little time to get in there. Yeah.
Do y'all have a specific song where when you recorded it, something in your life, whether it be traumatic or happy or anything like that, motivated you to put that song out, to write that song, to record that song?
Yeah, bro. I have a song called Second Chance. Look, I got a song called Temporary Pain. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of those hold on, it gets greater later songs. You know what I'm saying? And I was mainly talking to myself, but I tried to put myself in other people's shoes so that it wasn't just one sided. You know, it would go around. You know what I'm saying? But the hurt that came from them lyrics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Betrayal, lies, you know, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? People resonate with your heart, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, bro. Temporary Pain. If y'all ain't heard it, man, go jam that. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm talking about?
Second Chances as well. That's one of the songs I really vibe to. I felt it.
Yeah.
My brother, man, he's been pretty much locked up his whole life. So when
You could have a second chance.
yeah,
Man, tell me
he's
what
finally
you
about to
do.
get out, man. So
Nice.
Free him, man.
free keys, you already know.
Shout out to all my people on lock, behind them walls and bars, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie,
Hold
this
your head
asshole
up.
is hitting me. I mean, it's burning smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there's no drag in it at all.
That's nice. I keep checking what it is too. It said Mango Metro.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony,
Mango Metro.
I got high-end tapes, man. He does those by hand. You see him in here every day just rolling.
Yeah.
Rolling
You can
by
tell by
hand.
the ash, look at the ash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Once again, at High End Taste, SA, Texas. If you have not seen it, I'm pretty sure it's all over Instagram. Van Road, some of the best. You already know.
Yeah.
What about you, Kevin? What's a song that, you know, you was going through some things, you was like, man, let me put this on the track?
I think so. I have two. One's like a more like turned up, like one called Pop by shit going perform. That's one where it's like you ready to just like, cause it's like I'm gonna pop my shit on something. So, but it's like working up to that. So it's like, man, when summertime come, like we about to
Turn it up.
so that's one of them where it comes out, but on a more like not turned up, I guess side is a song on my solo project called Comeback Kev. It's the lap of the outro pretty much. It's called So Close. And that's one of those ones where it's like I feel like I'm like so close to like these dreams and these things that we've been working for. Like even now I feel like, man, we so close to like that moment. Like, especially with this leg work song, it's like, man,
Feels like
really-
you're trying to corner.
we reaching something for real. So
Yeah.
I think that's one of them where if you listen to it, you'll feel like, all right, like you feel like all the work you put into, like you're so close. You're really like this close to that dream. And it goes back to that little meme I always bring up with the dude's hitting for the gold.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one stops and then he just ends it, but he's right there. Like literally, if he hits two more times, he's gonna strike gold. And the bottom dude, he keeps going one or two more times, and boom, he hits it. So that's kind of like we're so close. It's like keep pushing, keep grinding, because you never know. 1 year could change your whole life, you know. So
Right.
it's just about staying on that grind and pushing through.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sure.
sir.
Let's talk about your influences, man. Throughout y'all's life, I know I fucked with 50 Cent hard. You know, Massacre, everything. Growing up, what influences do y'all have as rappers?
Talk to him, yeah.
Shit. So coming from Houston, I definitely got that Houston influence. So like Switch Your House, the DJ Screw, MCs, the Bumbies, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I've always been like a lyrical person. So I rock with the Jay-Z's, Kendricks, Schoolboy Q's, all the TDE really. People like Mick Jenkins, where like you get those bars off, you know.
Yeah.
So all those, but I love R&B too. So all my music, you're gonna hear some kind of melody.
Yeah.
So it's like I really rock with the bars. I got that Houston, that Southern influence, but I also got like the R&B soul. So it's like I have those melodies and that love in me too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Shit, I grew up on a lot of different music, man. A lot of different music. But the ones that like influenced me to go like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. There's people like Khalid, you know what I'm saying, Lil Wayne, BG, Ti, you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
They Bone Thugs and Harmony. They really like, if you listen, you know what I'm saying. It's like I took them all and put them in the pocket, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They all molded the way I get down with the flow and shit. And so, you know, I used to mimic rappers. Like, I used to take their song, right? And, you know, bar for bar, write it the same exact way, but different lyrics, you know, different words and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I learned that's how I taught myself how to, you know, with the bars and everything.
Like a
bars.
cadence.
You know what I mean? But we all grew up on lyrical people. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in the 90s, I mean, that's what it was, you know, that's what it was about.
That was good.
Showcasing your shit, you know what I'm saying? What you got, you know what I mean? And everyone had their own original way. So yeah, man, that's what started me, bro. That's what gave me my influence.
Would that be so what are y'all's top 3 rappers that y'all listen to today?
It changes for me all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Also because I do these playlists. So I do like an R&B playlist and I also do like a rap, hip hop playlist. So I'm always listening to like what's new and what's coming out. So it's like that, it might switch weekly or monthly, like who I'm jamming or whoever.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to pull those favorites, but yeah, it changes all the time.
So that changes all the time. But your all-time favorite, does that change all the time? What's your all-time favorite? Let's say top 2 or 3, because I know narrow it down to one is
okay.
Narrow down to one is hard.
You got yours?
Yeah, I mean,
If you got
it's
yours,
obvious. It's obvious. You know what I'm
go with
saying?
yours first. Let me think.
Tupac, Boosie, Lil Wayne, like them, you know.
Okay.
I got mine in my head, man. Mine might be a little different.
Yeah.
I try not to. I mean, Tupac and Lil Wayne to me that's
Automatic.
That's automatic. So I don't like putting them on my list.
Yeah.
I can dig that.
So for me,
You said Tupac and Lil Wayne?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
Tupac, Lil Wayne's, Eminem,
Lil
Biggie's.
Right. So, but those are some of mine. Like Lil Wayne's probably
J.
one
Cole's
of mine.
probably
all
on that
times.
list where I
J.
can't
Cole.
put him on the list because he's just a given.
Yeah.
So for me, it would probably be like Big Crit,
Okay.
Mozzie out of Sacramento,
Man.
Oh, I feel Mozzie.
and I don't know if I can put it that old Savage, like that old Boosie and Webby together in
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
See
You know what I
what?
mean?
That works.
That to
That
me,
work,
that
that
would be like
Yeah.
my all time.
Yeah.
Always on that.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So is Kendrick considered one of those main ones you
I mean,
can't?
he's kind of on there with Cole,
Right.
Like
So,
automatic.
because
Yeah.
he's one of them ones like I'm always go to.
Yeah. Like that-
all right.
that-
So if we're looking
They're the ones that are on everybody's list.
Right.
So
I'm trying
not
to
to
think
say that they
under
don't
that.
belong on it.
Who would it be? It's tough. There's so many.
There's so many.
There's
dog.
so many. I guess just trying to throw a few out. Westside Boogie. Westside Boogie's I rock with him tough. Like I said earlier, Nick Jenkins.
Mm-hmm.
He's crazy with the bars. Let's see, I'm a big TDE guy, so Reason as well as what's the other dude's name? The list is long. Reason, Isaiah Rashad too, like, and there's another dude I forgot his. I'll have to look him up. Another guy, I just blanked right now, but another guy on TDE. There's so many. Yeah, the tops. After the
I've been
Kendricks and
jamming
Coles, all of that, it's tough.
Yeah, I've been jamming like Lucas lately, man.
Yeah.
Jordan Lucas, man.
Jordan,
Still
though.
Jordan, he's we talk about lyrics and the messages that he puts out there. Like
He has concepts too. I love his concepts.
Every
messages
time.
out.
Yeah.
He's got the one where he's got the old in the music video. Got the old white dude and then the young black dude.
Oh, like the
racism.
racism one, yeah.
No,
That's the one that really went viral. Yeah.
and
Uh-huh.
He's got the song where he's talking about the little kid looking up to the parent that's not.
So many dope concepts.
He's on there. And lately, growing up, like in high school, I used to listen to a lot of Lupe and the Cool Kids.
Oh, see, there you go. I'll go with Lupe.
Yeah.
I'll run with Lupe for sure.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
That nigga
Music is
got a song.
therapy.
That nigga got a song
For
called
sure.
what's it called? Next to it.
Okay.
Lupe got a song called Next to It. That one for so crispy, bro. It's a few years old, but that is so crispy.
Lupe always been called.
Ain't miss a touch, ain't miss a beat, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's food and liquor. Come on.
Yeah. What's up? Talk to us, man. Talk to us.
Yeah, so I'm guessing this question would probably be kind of hard. If you could do a feature with anybody, that list probably long too.
Anybody. I think I would
But
probably.
just probably pick one person. Like you can call up right now and say, hey, no guarantee that we'll do a feature.
I would go with Kendrick Lamar.
I would go with J. Cole.
J. Cole, money,
Yeah.
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 Okay.
It's right up our alley.
Yeah, definitely. Because Cole's in next. I would want to have a session with both of them, really. Kendrick
Shit,
and Cole. Like, come on, man.
So we talking about
Shit,
features.
we make Kendrick and Cole, man.
Since we talking about features, shit, we got like, let me think. We got like Lil Wayne, late 2000s.
Yeah.
Cole as a recent. Drake had his spur of features.
Definitely.
Who's your favorite feature artist? Over the last decade.
Feature artists? Oh.
T-Pain had a good
Oh,
string along
T-Pain.
there too.
Are you talking about all time? All time or just like recently?
We can go all time.
You slept on T-Pain, boy.
No, T-Pain had a crazy run. Wayne's the GOAT though with remixes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wayne, if you really want to talk remixes, you say Diddy. But he's the one that created the remix.
Yeah.
But as far as like just getting on remixes and killing them, Wayne, he made songs his.
Yeah.
It was like, that's not your song no more. That's Wayne's song. Like, you literally be in the club and they will play the Wayne version of the song. They will not play like the regular version. They play the Wayne version of that song. So like, if you remix a song that cold, like, yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
That's the time you couldn't talk radio without hearing that nigga thing.
Every song.
He had a bunch of fire ones, man. His albums too, man. Growing up, I used to bang them a lot, and like, man, his albums were great. But as I've gotten older and actually listened to lyrics, I'm like, man, some of the bars that he comes out with, it's like,
It's crazy.
what do you
Crazy.
think of that?
And that's genius too. That's why I try to have bars like that. Just stuff like you would never think of, like, or like funny stuff. Like you gotta have those type of bars too, to make people like laugh and be like where would you even think about that shit, But yeah, that's lyricism, man.
So let's talk. Obviously, there's a lot of rap out there. There's a lot of amazing artists. Being from San Antonio home, who's your favorite artist outside of the one that everyone knows, Kylie? Who's your favorite artist that you've worked with or want to work with? Either have worked with or want to get down in the studio with?
From San Antonio? Mine is Greg G. Mine is Greg. That's my dog. I have worked with him, and I always any chance I can get to work with Greg G, I'll do it.
Yeah.
He's a genius. Production, he sings amazing. He writes amazing. He raps amazing. And he's just about it. And Greg, since I met Greg probably 15 years ago, he's always really looked out for me and shown love. Like, even when he's selling beats to people for $300, $400, then he turns around and gives me a whole beat CD of 15 beats. Just gives it to me. Anytime he can look out, like, it's just love. I went to New York and we couldn't link up, but he sent me a big, long-ass text message of where to go here, go this, hop on the ferry, go across here, do this. Everything's free, do boom, boom, boom. I'm like, Greg G, that's my dog. So, San Antonio, that's but outside of Cali, like you said,
Yeah.
Drake's is the one.
I'm gonna go with either. I'm gonna go with either South San Antonio or that boy Shooter, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all ever heard of Shooter, but
Yeah.
I be telling this nigga drop, man, drop. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying about brother, dog, like it's just, you know, the talent is through the roof. You know what I'm saying? There's so many artists here in San Antonio, nigga, like
It's crazy.
that are, you know, unique in their own way. It's kind of hard to just be like, this one, I fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right, same here.
Yeah, I did something with, you know, the east side, the west side, the south, you know what I'm saying? The whole shit. So like, yeah, man, I really think we the gold mine. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like we the gold mine. Like, you can come here and get any kind of artist you want. You know what I'm saying? Pick them out, bro. We all dope. You know what I'm saying?
They starting to look out here too.
Yeah, they've been looking, but they've been like stepping over us. You know what I'm saying? Like looking over us. You feel me? Like, but they can't deny it. You know what I'm saying? They can't deny it, and we coming closer and closer together over the years. You feel me?
You mentioned that, man, how they've been looking and all that. Trey, he's got that. Oh man, there's 3 parts to it. 3 different songs. They're like 8-minute songs each, man.
Trey.
Yeah, Trey the True. It's almost like a cipher, each one. And then,
the on one?
I'm
on.
Yeah,
I'm on.
Okay.
Man, I've been talking to a few of my homies, man. I'm like, man, I want to pick just straight up San Antonio. Only San Antonio artists, man, right here on the stage, and just have them do our own San Antonio I'm on, man. But that's something that I've thought a lot about it, you know, just put San Antonio out there, you know. Each one of those artists is all posting the same video on their YouTubes, on their social media, you know, and just one big San Antonio cipher out there on the I'm on beat.
They got a few ciphers. That'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah.
What's probably y'all's favorite venue, man?
I
would say like within San Antonio and then without San Antonio. Virginia.
No. I'm thinking of my favorite venue. Oh, you have one?
I don't know, man. Ice Lounge was my shit. I think the Aztec Theater was dope as fuck.
Yeah, that's always that's like right there. You know what I mean? Everybody right there.
I went there back in November for a group called Blittle, the Hunter group, man. And at that moment, I decided that I don't think I ever want to go back there. Them chairs are so small, man. Like it's such, like as a fan being there, like it's so small in there, like you know, San Antonio full of big people.
I'm mad at making the chairs real small like that. Venues, I mean, the later ones, the
Bar 23 was motherfucking.
You run the old ones there. See, Paper Tiger always
Paper
is a
Tiger.
good one. But recently they just opened that Stable Hall. I went over there and saw one of the homies, Weston Zell, and it's a pretty dope venue too. It's brand new, but that'd be a dope spot to do a show at. I think we could, if we had a show at that spot, had it packed out, we'd be fine. That's a dope venue.
We could do it.
But yeah, those are some of the dope. I mean, I just love a venue if we're performing with a decent stage. You know, you gotta have a decent stage. You know, where people can move around a little bit and work the crowd.
And ain't nothing like Malaloon.
See, you got that stage like that,
That stage that's man.
Yeah, it's that festival stage right there.
That's what we need, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I know we've talked about that around here, man. Like, you know, the dream, the goal of what we're shooting for as a team over here in Santa Clara that food truck was probably on steroids.
Oh yeah.
You know, having, you know, and you know, even inside here, you know, the indoor event center, but you know, like one of those big farmhouses, you know, where you got the deck all the way around, you got the big stage, the food truck park connected, you know, so you go inside and outside, nice big stage, you know, throw hip hop festivals, reggae festivals, you know, just everything for the cannabis community, you know. When we talk about cannabis community, it's big on, you know, hip hop and reggae.
Right.
You know, so like that's, you know, that's the dream, that's the goal, that's what we're working towards, you know, having that kind of atmosphere out here that people want to come out here, people want to come hang out, you know.
No, y'all killing it. I
Shit
came the first time I came was when I performed with Yoda that first time.
Yeah.
And like it like blew my mind. I didn't even know there was stuff like this out here. So I feel like when people learn about it, it'll be popping for sure. Because so many people who wanna just be able to enjoy, you know, doing their thing without being worried about, can I do it here, can I do it this? Like everybody's here chilling, we can watch the music, we can be inside around our people and see all kinds of cool things about this thing, you know? So
and that was just kind of Christmas, man.
Yeah, and you got the food right outside.
See, with Can of Christmas, it was supposed to be outside of the food truck. We got the stage out there, we got everything, but it was showing thunderstorms all week long, man. And so last minute was like, we got to move inside.
It was
and
good.
then
It was
day
cool.
good
Perfect,
weather.
right? Perfect.
That's how it
good.
goes.
That's
So it was like, man, it had rain for like 2 or 3 days straight.
Yeah.
And it's, but yeah, man. Like,
No, it's cool.
like,
I think the more people that learn about it,
yeah.
it's gonna blow for sure because it's just
inevitable.
it's just the knowledge people know. Like, oh, I can go here to do this and hang out and have a good time.
A safe place for the cannabis community, you know,
Yeah.
to advocate for the cannabis community and to show love, like,
Exactly.
you know, hey, you know, we're out here, we're advocating, you know, you can come to us for knowledge, you know, on the benefits of the plants. You can come to us, you just want to sit down and have a drink and eat your food, you know, good food trucks. You know, we'll pick the live DJ out there, we'll bring out artists, you know, do our marketplaces, you know, just a safe place all around for the cannabis community, you know.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, there's definitely nothing but opportunity, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Y'all already got a lot going on, so shout out to y'all again.
Yeah, bro.
Thank y'all for letting us use this spot. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure, man. You know, anything we can do to help out the community, while also bringing attention to, you know, San Antonio's finest, and, you know, just showing love, you know.
Yeah.
It's all about, I tell people all the time, like, we're the wrong people to have beef with, because we can extend the table for a few more seats.
Say that shit.
Right.
We can extend the table for a few more seats, and, you know,
Make it work.
we can we all come together, like, you know, the opportunities are endless, you know. And then when we're talking about legalization, they want us to be separated.
Yeah.
Not only legalization, I mean everything with our daily rights, they want us to be separated. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite podcasts, they're out of LA, and they're a Mexican podcast called the Brown Bag Podcast, and they've got shirts out, going out right now, sweaters, with the slogan, Black Love, Brown Pride.
Yeah.
You know, like, man, just bringing all the community together and being one, man. You know, the opportunities are endless.
Yeah.
You know, so
Definitely.
that's the goal. That's the goal.
For sure.
No, shit, I'm with y'all, man.
Yeah, we here for sure.
Speaking of goals, before we wrap this up, y'all have any goals or anything that y'all want to complete for 2024? You know, either more features, more performances.
Oh man. I really want these records to blow, you know what I'm saying? They say it don't take one, dog, you know. When he sent me leg work, man, like, I heard it. It was like, this is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we really put the right emotion behind this motherfucking song, it can take off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if this take off, our other shit take off. You know what I mean? So, you know, one of my goals is just to help Butterman over here, you know, push this motherfucker to the max. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, you know, God willing, you know, by next year, bro. You know,
That's on the time, bro. Everything grows exponentially.
You know what I'm talking about?
And that's what the tour is for. So that's really the goal for 2024 is to pretty much just have a successful tour.
Yes,
So
sir.
we're doing a lot of spots in Texas. We're doing Abilene, Poteet. We're going to Houston, Austin, Dallas.
Yeah.
We're moving around in the
Everywhere,
state,
man.
but we're also stepping out too. We're going to LA, New York, Louisiana. We're trying to expand this and really take this record to another level. Like you said, whenever we heard it, it was just something about it. Whenever I heard the beat, whenever I wrote the hook, it was just like, that's why I had it in the tuck. I ain't.
You can't deny
I
it.
was like, whoever gets on this gotta come with it.
How long have you been in the tuck?
It's probably a little less than a year, maybe.
Man.
6 months to a year.
Okay.
6 months to a year was, and I was just like, whoever. Cause I was like, you know, whenever you come across certain people or those bigger artists who are willing to work, then like you might come across Big Crit, it's South Body. You like, bet, let's do a verse. Oh, I got something already, you know.
Okay.
So I wanted to have something in touch. But when Yoda was like, let's work, I was like, oh, he bowed it. I was like, and it just fits so perfect because my man's moving. He be in and out of town all the time, doing shows all over the place. So he's putting in the legwork as well. So it was just like, it just fit, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, boom, I already know he's gonna understand it.
Yeah.
So in the way he did it, the way he wrote it, it wasn't no like, oh, I'm just gonna do a feature for you and give it back. You know, a lot of people like, oh, send it to me. Okay, they do their little 16 bars and shoot it back to you. He sat on it, he rocked with it, and the way he wrote his verse, it fits the song. It makes it a song and a record, not just a feature.
Yeah, y'all definitely made the t-shirts as well.
Yeah, we got the tees too. We got the tees too. Yeah.
Jump, you know?
Yeah, so we got the
Hey,
tour.
we're taking pre-orders right now. Tap in.
Holla at it. Get your tea. Yeah,
You know
get your tea real quick. We doing the tour. We got some content out. We got some videos. We got performances. And shoot, man, we taking it to another level. And we shooting the music video next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. So we're gonna have an official video for it too. So everything y'all been seeing is just a warm up. You know?
Yeah.
We really trying to take it to a new level. Like, we need people like y'all. We need San Antonio. We need the city. We need Texas to get behind it so we can, you know, push it through the roof.
Man, and having heard it live, I mean, it's one thing to hear it, like, you know,
Yeah.
on the phone, on YouTube, on Apple Music, and all
Yeah,
that.
in your car, it's
But
one thing. When you come to the
heard
live
it
show,
live, like at the Candy Christmas, they talking about their legwork tour 420. It hasn't been announced yet, but there's a 420 festival happening here. Viva la Mota, San Antonio. Viva la Mota,
it's going
Fiesta.
down, and we
already know
it's
they
definitely gonna be a leg work night. It's definitely gonna be a leg work night. So come on,
Straight up.
420, we gonna be here.
Yeah, so
Yeah. Speaking of that festival, man, is there anything else y'all would like to go say before we head out, man? Anything y'all want to announce?
Shit, man. Let me see. Like I said, we got the motherfucker pre-orders on the t-shirt.